Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly. Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Live from the Echo Center, St. Clairsville, Ohio. This is Jim DiCarlo along with Phil Rujek and Dan Vogel. Tonight's game, New Lexington versus Steubenville Big Red. Brought to you by Rawson's Mulch and More, Poe Financial Services, Berryman Chemicals, the Electric O, it's electric, Capital Recovery Systems, the Windfall Company, the O Patio and Pub on Lane, Wheeling Post 1, First Christian Church of Steubenville, Gumbar Heating and Cooling, Guida Law Offices, Corey Winjet, Baird Wealth Management, IBEW 246, Cedar One Realty, Jimmy John's, Commissioner Eric Timmons, Mario's Italian Restaurant, Hauser Furniture, State Farm Agent Casey Johnson, Franciscan University, SVRTA, the Mosty Funeral Home, Barrel Toyota, Edge Sports, Fort Steuben Maintenance, Water Transport, Tri-State Mobile Audiology, Ohio Motor Group, Jefferson County Health Department, First Westminster Church, Convenient Food Mart, Everhart Bow Funeral Home, Valley Converting, Jefferson County GOP, Dr. Jagala, Ohio Valley Vision Center, Best Western at Franciscan Square, West Banco, Hood's Pharmacy, Dr. John Fiegel, Naples Spaghetti House, The Miracle Field, Anthony Mining Company, The Village Sleep Center, Steve's Fish and Chips, Josephine's Carryout, Lancia Villa Royale, M&M Hardware, National Colloid Company, Blakemore Insurance, The Harp and Habit, Rokiski, McCune, Wilharm & Blair, Fort Steuben Maintenance, SVRTA, and Everhart Bow Funeral Home, along with attorney Adam Martello, Signs Limited, the Wintersville Trophy Shop, the Rink at Franciscan Square, Thrifty Hertz Rental, and the Total Sports Connection. Good evening, everyone. Jim DiCarlo. Really excited to be doing this game tonight. New Lexington coming in at 1-1. Phil give you more info here on the pregame. Steubenville Big Red, their initial contest this year after a wonderful football season that extended to the regional finals. A couple scores of interest. Last night, Watterson did win the state championship, 19-14 over Toledo Central Catholic, and Marion Stein Local won their game yesterday over Hillsdale 74-0. Last night, Olentangy Liberty upset Cincinnati Moeller last night to win the state championship. And today, Coldwater over Kirtland 31-7. Last we heard, Ironton 14, Liberty Center 9. A couple college scores of interest. Miami, Ohio all over OU 38-3. Arizona State 45-19 over Iowa State. And last we heard after one, Texas was leading Georgia 3-0. Today's captains, the Gumbar Heating and Cooling captains today for New Lexington, Isaiah Stevens and Brentley Hansen. And for Big Red, Aiden Davis and Santino Haney. So upon further ado, we're going to go over to our pregame capital recovery systems. And here's the great Phil Rujek.
Yeah. At least you're in my mind. Thanks, Jimmy. Pleasure to be here, everybody. I'm excited to see this Big Red team. Perhaps Mike Haney and his tenure as the head basketball coach at Big Red, perhaps his best group that he's had together while he's been the head basketball coach here at Big Red. They certainly had a very successful football season. And for a basketball coach, that's a double-edged sword. You want to see your football team do extremely well for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's your football team. It's your school. Number two, when the football team does well, it always seems like everybody else does well during the year. But it certainly cuts into your season when they go long into the year. And it has done that for Big Red. They're still trying to get their legs. It takes about 3 weeks or so to get your basketball legs under you. And they haven't had 3 weeks to do that. They haven't had the benefit of a scrimmage other than an intra-squad scrimmage. So really, they have expectations of what they think they're going to see, but no one knows yet because they haven't been against any other competition. This tonight, Jimmy, could be the tale of two teams. This is going to be a battle for tempo. You got the Big Red, who they love to get up and down the floor. They want to press you all over the place. They're going to rebound. They're going to run. They're going to get in your face and play defense. And you got New Lexington on the other side. They like to just slow things down, be a little deliberate. Take care. It's like having your crazy dog and your old grandpa.
Very methodical, New Lex.
They'll work the ball around. They'll shave time off the clock. They'll look for a good shot. But they have some outstanding basketball players. One of their, Isaiah Stevens, who's a junior, was the player of the year, is a lefty last year, is a left-handed player. He's player of the year last year. Likes to drive. That's their leading scorer. Two legit scorers, according to Mike Haney. Number 5, that's Isaiah Stevens, and number 20, Bentley Hansen, both juniors on this team. They basically the 21-5 team last year that went deep into the tournament, lost two seniors, only one of which was a major contributor. So they have primarily their entire team back and have added a couple of younger players that are going to contribute as well. Big Red, of course, they like to play an up-tempo game. They want to get the ball out. They want to get in your face. Right now, Mike says, I talked to Mike this week. He said, we're probably going to play 8 or 10 guys in the initial game for a couple of reasons. Number one, we're trying to figure out what our rotation is going to be. And number two, our guys just aren't in basketball shape yet, so we're going to have to get, some things accomplished here with a number of people. So they're going to look to push the ball up the floor. They're going to press the entire game. They'll look to attack the basket, looking for layups, and they'll kick the ball out to the corner for the 3. They're not afraid to shoot the ball from the corner, and they're not afraid to put the ball up. Of course, they got a late start during the football, due to the football success. Mike, you got to give these guys a couple days off to get their physically they're drained, but mentally they're drained as well. And you let them collect their thoughts and get, and then they come in and they hit the hardwood very hard. As I said, they had no scrimmages, and again, in a normal year, anytime you need some time to transition from football to basketball. And it's going to be about a 3-week period. It might be till January before they have their basketball legs underneath them.
Now, Phil, we'd like to thank Mark Cook and the administrational staff here at the Echo Center for being so hospitable to us. We really do appreciate that. This is a beautiful facility that we will be talking to one of their administrators, hopefully at halftime here. Let me go through the starting lineups by Cedar One Realty. We think these are the starting lineups we were given earlier. At one guard, 5'10" sophomore Lane Ratliff. These are new Lexington starters. At the other guard, 5'11" junior Bentley Hansen. At the forwards, a 6'1" junior Isaiah Stevens. At the other forward, a 6'2" junior Paul Stenson, and at the center, jumping center, 6'7" junior Sam Rupi. For Big Red, one of the guards, Aiden Davis, the senior guard, 5'11". Also at the other guard, Santino Haney, 5'11" sophomore. One forward, Trevon Wiggins, 6'1" junior. At the other forward, Will Taylor. He is a 6'1" senior, and jumping center Cole Bowers, who's coming back from last year's injury. He's a 6'2" junior. So Big Red with 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore, and new Lex all underclassmen. My Ohio Motor Group key to the game, and I'd like you to add on, Phil, since you got a chance to talk to Coach Haney. Real simple. If this game's in the 70s or 80s, Big Red's a big favorite. This game's in the 40s or 50s, as New Lexington's first 2 games were under 100 points total, then that's going to favor New Lexington.
Well, talking to Mike Haney, the Big Red, as always, they want to play solid defense. They want to limit the other team's scorers from scoring, and they want to rebound the ball and push it up the floor. New Lexington, they like to control the tempo. They want to take time off the clock and limit Big Red's possessions. They want to take care of the basketball, limit their turnovers, rebound, and get second shots, and give Big Red no second shots, no second chances. The officials today, Jimmy, Dennis Stoddard, Justin Tyler, and veteran Bob Narish.
Yep, we'll be back for the Eric Timmons opening tip-off right after this Mario's timeout.
Low credit. This looks impossible.
Credit scores can be loan obstacles too.
How do I get to good credit?
Get credit advice for life from WesBanco. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Understanding it does.
Transportation can help improve your quality of life and hearing ability. With Tri-State Mobile Audiology, there are no gimmicks, no bait and switch marketing, and we provide much more than just a hearing test.
So contact Tri-State Mobile Audiology today, where hearing care is healthcare.
Your vehicle deserves the best at Valvoline Express Care. The only authorized Valvoline Express Care within 60 miles. We're locally owned and operated.
We take pride in serving our community. Every day, we honor our veterans and Franciscan University of Steubenville employees with special discounts. Enjoy peace of mind with our complimentary checkup, because your safety is our priority. At Valvoline Express Care, all cars and trucks are welcome. Come experience the difference.
You're not just a customer, you're a family.
Clyde and Kelly, 2 owners at Clykel Incorporated. Hertz and Thrifty Car Rental, 2 of the top rental companies under one roof. Minivans and 12-passenger vans, 2 popular sizes of vans for your group rentals. Lacey and Ashley, 2 rental agents to help you with your rental needs. The 2 Steves, 2 great detailers to detail your own vehicle. 2 decades. For over 20 years, Hertz and Thrifty Car Rental have been serving the Ohio Valley. 2 is better than 1.
Looking for your dream home in the Ohio Valley? Cedar One Realty is here to help. Our expert agents know the local market inside and out. From cozy bungalows to spacious family homes, we've got options for every budget. Trust us to guide you home. Call Cedar One Realty today, 740-264-7131, or visit our website, cedaronerealty.com. Your future awaits.
At Trinity Health System in Steubenville, we believe in healing the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. Partnering with Franciscan University, we offer cutting-edge care infused with compassion and faith. Experience a community where health meets hope. Choose Trinity, where your well-being is our mission, and together we thrive in wellness. Welcome to the Harp and Habit, Steubenville's hidden gem. Here, Irish charm dances with local warmth. Picture shepherd's pie, fish and chips, and soda bread, all crafted with care. Whether it's family, friends, or romance, every meal becomes a celebration. Join us. Where good food meets great memories, you belong here.
There's a good chance if you're from the Ohio Valley, you'll remember Brad Pavlik from his days as a crusader at Catholic Central High School, and his name will bring back some great memories. These days, Brad's a big supporter of all area local high school teams. Well, here's a reminder that Brad now manages Barrel Toyota and Barrel Ford, and he'll be glad to see you, whether you're looking for a car or just dropping by to say hello. A hometown favorite at two great hometown stores. Get a hometown deal from Brad Pavlik at Barrel Toyota in Cranberry Township and Barrel Ford in Zelienople.
Capital Recovery Systems, headquartered in Columbus, is an exclusive government debt collection agency. Their primary focus lies in local government collections, with a specialty in recovering delinquent court cases, parking tickets, and taxes. If you have any outstanding debts related to local government matters, Capital Recovery Systems may be able to assist you in resolving them. Remember, they're dedicated to both financial recovery and maintaining a positive reputation for their clients. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Guida Law Offices can ably represent your interests in real estate and business transactions, probate matters, and personal injury cases. Please visit Guida Law Office's website at guidalawfirm.com or call them at 304-748-1213.
It's electric. The Electric O is a family-owned, full-service electrical contracting company that is licensed in Ohio, West Virginia, and PA, but remains community-focused here in our backyard. Dave and Darla Oseba are committed to providing service that is family-backed. Whether it residential or commercial, the Electric O will provide service that will give you peace of mind and even lessen your electric bill. All electrical needs for new construction, remodeling, troubleshooting, whatever it may be, Electric O can do it efficiently. They service one happy customer after another, and for that I can attest. Call Dave Oseba at Electric O, 304-670-8277.
Now we're back getting ready for the Eric Timmons opening tip-off. This first quarter brought to you by the O Patio and Pub on Lane in Columbus. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, and every 3-point shot, the Electric O, halftime report, Berryman Chemicals, turnovers, Thrifty Hertz, technical fouls, Guida Law Office, game winners, Poe Financial, and post-game, Jimmy Johns. And here we go, Phil.
And the tip won by Taylor, but controlled by New Lexington. Point guard Isaiah Stevens across the timeline, man-to-man, being guarded by Haney. Passes off to the right side, back to the point guard. To the big man inside at the top of the key. Looking for the drive, number 20, on the near side now. Drive to the basket, cut off nicely by the Big Red. Stolen away by Big Red's number 3, Trevon Wiggins. And Wiggins is going to be, nope.
Going to call foul. 2 shots, Phil. Great defense by Wiggins that time for the steal. And he's going to go to the line for 2.
And Trevon will be at the free throw line, 2 shots for the Big Red. This is going to be an up and down game. One of the officials wearing a spare set of tires. First shot up and good by Trevon. Big Red with a 1-0 lead here. 7:33 to go. Big Red in their white uniforms. Red numerals trimmed in red and black. Second shot up and good. Now the Big Red going to go into a full court man-to-man pressure situation. They get the ball in. New Lexington. Hansen with the basketball. Across the timeline. Back over to the near side. Near corner. Ratliff Back out to Stenson. Over on the other side. This is their man, Isaiah Stevens. And Stevens inside. He looks, nope. Knocked away by Santino to the near corner. They move the ball extremely well to the Lexington Panthers. Shot up, no good. Rebound taken down in the foul. Knocked around down there and a foul called. Let's see who that's going to be on. Santino Haney will draw the foul on the rebound and triggering the ball in for New Lexington, Isaiah Stevens. Stevens, their go-to guy, but Hansen is a shooter as well. Into Hansen in the corner, double teamed by the Red, gets away from him. Back out front. Now to the near side, back out front, start again, and here's the shot by Stevens, up, three-pointer, and rolls around and down for a 3-2 lead for Lexington. Big Red up the court, top of the key. That's Wiggins, up no good. Rebound taken down, and up and in for Cole Bowers.
Nice keeping the rebound alive by Wiggins that time to tip it to Bowers for two. Big Red up by one, 4-3 early going.
And Big Red in her patented man-to-man full court pressure defense. Ratliff with the basketball. No, that's Stevens with the basketball. Up, shot. He pulls up at the elbow, up and good by Isaiah Stevens. He is a nice shooter. So far, the tempo's been in Big Red's favor. Santino drives to the basket, left-hander up, no good, but rebound up, foul going to be called.
It's going to be on Ratliff.
Ratliff, as Coach Haney has made mention that Ratliff, he calls them their best defender, very physical young man. Haney going to trigger the ball in. Oh, beautiful. What a beautiful out-of-bounds play. Cole Bowers wide open at the basket, and Haney gets him for the two. 6-5, Big Red now. Full court pressure again applied. Stevens with the basketball. Directing traffic. Looking for a screen. Screen and roll. Not there. Gets it over to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe up and good for the three-pointer from the near side. Up the court very quickly, the Big Red. Davis over to Wiggins. Wiggins drives the paint up and scoop shot. No good. Rebounded by Isaiah Stevens. And they'll slow the ball down and get it up the court and work for the shot. Top of the key to the big center. Now Hansen, and he'll drive the paint, and he got nothing. He's going to force one up, no good off the front of the rim, but he's going to be called for a travel as a Thrifty Hurts. First turnover of the game. They're trying to be thrifty with the ball, and it hurts when you turn it over. So the Big Red, Aiden Davis, across the timeline, gets it off to Cole Bauer. Bauer to Santino, looks inside to Wiggins on a cut.
Taylor,
I'm sorry. Wiggins with the ball. Up and no good out of the quarter. Santino Haney with the rebound and a foul.
It's be number 2 on Ratcliffe on the rebound.
Ratliff, their best defensive player. A little bit of foul trouble here.
So his second, team third, possession Big Red, down 8-6 early on, halfway almost through the first quarter.
And Taylor. This time out to Cole Bowers. Bowers passes around to Wiggins. Wiggins to Haney. Haney for three. Up and no good. Rebound fought for, taken down by Stevens. Eli Stevens, the freshman. 6'3". Looking like he's looking for some air. Gets it out over here to Hansen. Hansen back to Stevens. Stevens shot up, big long three, no good. Rebound taken down by Haney. Haney going to push the ball up the court to Big Red. Back to Wiggins, back to Haney. Haney looking to cutting Bowers. Bowers look to drive, and he double dribbles. And that's going to be a 50 Hertz turnover on Cole Bowers. And he's going, wait, I didn't have control of the ball. But Bob Narish, who's been doing this longer than the basketball has existed, said, nope, you got it. Substitution for the Lexington, Corey Adams in the game.
Phil, what you got online, I think, needed updated, and if we got another thrifty turnover. They don't have any freshmen in the game, so Ratliff's a sophomore, Stevens a junior, Adams is a senior, their only senior, Hansen's a junior, Roop is a junior, and so they don't have any freshmen.
Okay, Eli Stevens.
Yep. Stevens is a junior.
Is a junior. The big kid, 34.
That's Root.
Bowers.
Stevens is a sophomore. Sorry.
Okay.
There's two Stevens in there.
Right. The big kid is the younger brother of their player. And into the paint he likes to go. That's Bentley Hansen drives the paint and scoops it up and in. And the Panthers with the 10-6 lead here early. Taylor takes the shot up, no good. Rebound fought for, taken down by Cole. Bowers, and Bowers cleans up the mess and gets the 2 points.
Good job by Haney to keep that alive. 10-8. Bowers got 6 of the 8 points for Big Red. Is Aiden Davis looking to steal in the backcourt, hounding him.
Davis with a lot of pressure on the ball handler. Did a good job, did Hansen, but Davis. Now Stevens with the ball. He's going to do a spin and won't get away from Taylor. Out front and shot up no good. 3-pointer taken down. Good block out by Bowers, and the rebound for Bowers. Then up the court comes Haney. Haney going to drive the paint and he'll scoop it up. No good, but the foul is called, and Haney going to be going to the line for 2. Foul's on number 11. That's Corey Adam, who took the last shot. His first, team foul number 4. So Big Red 1 foul away from going to the line for 2 on every free throw here in the first quarter. Haney shot up and good. 10-9.
Going to have first sub for Big Red. That's Casanelli, the senior, the coach's son, as Haney scores, making it 10-9, his first point of the evening.
Casanelli comes in for Cole Bauer.
A violation. Violation, I think, on Big Red, so they're going to wave number 2 off. Now, Big Red isn't real tall, Phil, but boy, their guards can get up and get some boards.
And Jeremiah Hinton now will come in for Haney to give Haney a little bit of a break. Full court pressure, and Hinton, almost takes the ball away from trying to get the ball into Corey Adam. And if you're not very careful, Big Red's going to steal it off of you. They are quick, and they are fierce.
They are aggressive, in-your-face kind of defense here. Little run and jump at times, too.
Now they get the ball in. Nice screen for the cutter. And Hansen will take the ball up the court across the timeline, being guarded by Hinton. Hinton keeps Hansen out of the paint. Screen attempt. And they look to screen and roll. Now they'll throw it to the near side. Up, no good. And trying to get into the paint. Nothing there. Big Red with an outstanding man-to-man defense, not allowing penetration into the basket. Adam with the ball looks inside. That's Thresher. Back out to Stevens. He beats his man, and he'll take it in. Up, no good. But an offensive foul called, taken there by Will Taylor. Great defensive position by Taylor. He'll take the offensive foul against Isaiah Stevens. Now, that is the 5th foul, but it's not a shooting foul because it's a player control. Davis handles the basketball. Man-to-man defense, great help side man-to-man defense by New Lexington. Wiggins at the top of the key. Hands it off to Davis. Davis tries to penetrate. Nothing there. Casanelli off to the left side. Penetrate, and he'll dish. And the ball locked away, but Casanelli gathers it. Davis up. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound taken down by Malachi Thresher. Now Taylor going to put pressure on the ball handler. Knocks it away. And he'll get across the timeline in time. Ball's in the corner, back out front. Looking to get to the middle of the floor is Stevens. Stevens being hounded, and a whistle blows and a foul on Casanelli.
Going to have a bunch of subs. Haney back in, Bowers back in for Big Red as Ratliff and
Stevens.
Well, we better distinguish Eli Stevens.
Eli
back
Stevens.
in, right?
Eli's back in, and actually Isaiah takes a seat.
Eli's coming, huh?
Big Red. Trigger the ball in underneath the basket, and it'll be back out, and Hansen will set the offense. Hanson to Adams on the right side. Looking in the corner, nothing there, back out front. Looks at the free throw line. Eli Stevens back out front to Hanson. Ratliff down in the corner. Adams going to go baseline. Haney with great defense. Shot up, no good. Traveled down or tracked down by Eli Stevens. Rebound, gets it to Hanson inside the paint. Hanson gets the shot up, and a whistle blows, and it's a foul. Basket is good. I'm not sure who that foul was on.
I think it's
Casanelli.
Casanelli,
his second, yeah. Team foul number 3 on the Big Red. One shot foul now, Hanson. And Casanelli going to take a seat as Cole Bauer returns. I think we have another shut up and good. And also, Shamir Adams has entered the game for the Big Red. Aiden Davis back, and he'll give Will Taylor a little bit of a break. So now you have Bowers, Haney, Davis, Adams, and Hinton on the floor. Trying to find the last guy. In the corner, back out front to Cole. On the side now, Haney to Cole Bowers. Bowers going to drive. Shut up, no good. Rebound taken down. Whistle blew. Let's see what it is. Foul on 34, I believe.
It was. That's Eli.
Foul on Eli Stevens. On the drive, Cole Bauer taking the ball to the hole. Cole Bauer, bad luck last year. And Bowers. First shot up. Good.
It's his 7th point. Big Red's got 10. He's got 7 of those.
Wiggins back in for Haney. And Isaiah Stevens back in for Adam.
See if they hold for 1 or not here.
31 seconds to go here. 13-10. The Big Red with the lead now, or the Big Red trails now 13-11.
And the reason I say that, you put Stevens back in with 2 fouls. You don't want him to play defense. Let's see if they're going to hold for 1 here and see if he can help them on the offensive end.
And they are going to run a little bit of a weave here to run some time down. Isaiah Stevens with the basketball. Being hounded by Davis. He'll give it to Ratliff. Ratliff looks to drive, nothing there. Back out to Isaiah Stevens, sets up the offense. Coaches are going, you got to get going, you got to go, guys. And Eli Stevens going to take it to the hole. Gets it stripped away. Shot is, he tries to get it forward. That was Jeremiah Hinton. And the first quarter will come to an end with the Big Red trailing New Lexington 13-11.
Everhart Bove Funeral Home, they believe you should take care of your loved ones while you still can. Pre-planning at Everhart Bove ensures that your family won't have to worry about the stress of final arrangements during this most difficult time. More importantly, they won't have to worry about how they'll pay for it. Visit Everhart Bove Funeral Home today and discover all the affordable options available. Everhart Bove Funeral Home, Wintersville, Richmond, and Burgolds.
Are you looking for encouragement? Join our First West family for an uplifting message of hope. Whether you're looking for a thriving youth program, an inspiring Bible study, or a senior community group, there is a place for you at First West. Sunday morning worship in Children's Church begins at 10:45. Stay connected with us. Follow us on Facebook or visit our website, firstwestminster.org. We hope to see you soon. Love God and love others.
New Lexington up 13-11 in that first quarter. It's okay, Dan. That's all right.
Whoops.
In that first quarter, your first of the basketball season. Okay, and hopefully your last. Cole Bowers with 8 points, Wiggins with 2, and Haney with 1 for their 11. And we've got Hanson with 5, Stevens, Isaiah with 5, and Ratliff with 3 for their 13.
And Haney with the basketball on the drive. Scoop up, no good. Rebound taken down by Davis. Out to the corner, Cole Bowers up, no good. Rebound taken down in by Trayvon Wiggins. The Big Red on the boards, and the Big Red on the board. Trayvon Wiggins.
What I noticed in that first quarter, it was an even played quarter, but boy, Big Red got a lot easier shots than did New Lex.
Inside it goes to the big man, Eli Stevens. He makes a nice little spin move up and in off the glass. Haney gets the ball down the court very fast, up and no good. Shot by Wiggins, taken down by Cole Bowers. Cole Bowers drives the lane up, no good. Rebound, no good. And now Eli Stevens takes it down. And they will deliberately bring the ball up the court. Big Red going to retreat into the half-court defense.
Second quarter brought to you by Total Sports Connection. Total Sports Connection, quarter number 2 sponsor.
Isaiah Stevens with the drive. Up, no good. Rebound taken down by Haney. Gets it up in front to Wiggins. Wiggins up and in for Trayvon Wiggins. Getting down the court, paid off for Trayvon, and he gets the 2.
All knotted at 15 here. 6.5 to go, quarter number 2.
Haney now giving Isaiah Stevens all he wants, and he ends up fouling him on the drive into the paint.
It's going to put him to the bench with 2 fouls here, I believe. Let's see.
And you can tell Big Red's a little sloppy. They're a little sluggish here because of not being able to not having played. And Haney will come to the bench and take a seat. Will Taylor will come back in his place. Haney was hounding him pretty bad though. Ball in and up and good by Bentley Hansen. Will Taylor kicks and will kick it out to Wiggins. Wiggins tries to go baseline, and he will be fouled by Paul Stenson. As Stenson tried to cut off the baseline and ran into Wiggins. Now the fouls wipe out in every quarter now. You start with 0 team fouls every quarter. When you get to 5, you shoot 2 free throws. Taylor going to trigger the ball in. Way out front to Wiggins. Wiggins over to Cole Bowers. Bowers back to Taylor. Taylor going to drive, nothing there. Kicks it out. Bowers. Shot by Taylor, up, no good. Fight for the rebound. And
going to go to New Lex. They're complaining they wanted a foul there. Coach is really upset.
Coach Dewar, Big Red can jump out of the gym, and that time you had Shamir Adams got up and somebody got underneath him, and they were kind of back to back. Across the timeline to Bentley Hansen. Hansen over to Ratliff. Ratliff to Stevens. Stevens to his brother. Inside, back out to Hansen. Shot in the corner to Ratliff. Up and 3-pointer is good for Ratliff. They can shoot the basketball. They are a good offensive team.
This is their 3rd game of the year. They're 1-1 coming in, losing to Tri-Valley yesterday, 52-44.
Drive by Davis, up no good. No call. Rebound taken down by Isaiah Stevens. He'll get it to Hansen. Hansen, Big Red back in half-court defense. Hansen over to Stevens. Stevens inside the big man Eli. Eli going to back in. He'll make a spin and up and in off the glass, Eli Stevens. Very serviceable big man. New Lexington out to their biggest lead of the game, 7 points.
Big Red's had some good shots, open shots, just haven't been able to put them down like that one.
And Wiggins with the shot, no good. And let's
foul
see,
on Big
foul
Red.
Called. Illegal screen maybe or a push. Number 11, that's going to be on
Adams.
Shamir Adams. Excuse me.
His first.
Now Big Red will go back into their full court pressure. And they get it in to Hansen. Hansen double teamed, and the ball knocked out of bounds. And Hansen, very lucky there that he didn't lose the basketball. Got him in the corner and got him double teamed.
A good run and jump there by Will Taylor, almost a turnover.
Ball to Hansen. Hansen being guarded by Davis. Clear it out. Across the timeline, spin move out to the right, back out front. Looks inside to Eli Stevens. He has a nice patented spin move. That time the ball won't fall. And Wiggins comes down with a rebound. Over to Will Taylor. Taylor drives into the paint. Shot up and good by Will Taylor.
Nice alley-oop scoop. We're going to have a timeout here. So 22-17, New Lexington, about halfway through quarter number 2. We'll be right back after this Mario's timeout.
trying to find a local, family-owned pharmacy that doesn't treat you like a number, they treat you like, well, you. Visit Hood's Pharmacy. Find them at 971 Main Street in Follinsby. Hood's Pharmacy is family-owned. Family-owned for over 50 years. All insurance plans are accepted, and they have COVID-19 testing and vaccinations available, so no worries there. Hood's Pharmacy features Sarah's Candy, plus a wide selection of greeting cards. Get the friendly hometown service you deserve when you visit Hood's Pharmacy in Follinsby. Come visit the friendly pharmacist and staff at Hood's Pharmacy today, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Now we're back 22-17. New Lexington Panthers up after a Big Red timeout here and about halfway through quarter number 2.
Ball into Adam. Adam being guarded by Wiggin. Adam up across the timeline. Gets it off to Hanson and stolen away by Aiden Davis. Davis uncontested, up and in for Aiden Davis, and that's where the Big Red pressure pays off. Once again, full court pressure. Gets it into Hanson. Hanson gets away from Davis.
He had a 3-on-2, elected not to take it.
Now he'll penetrate into the paint, and he'll put his shoulder down, and he'll get it out to Ratliff, and Ratliff gets the three-pointer. It's electric. There's been a lot of electricity that we haven't quite said, but I think Mike Haney looking for an offensive foul there, didn't get it. Wiggins. Now the Cole Bauer power of the three-pointer. Up, no good. Rebound taken down by Hanson. You know, there's a college three-point line on this floor, and I think it's a little confusing to players. I know when we would go to the state tournament, we'd tell our guys, don't worry about the first line. You got to worry about the black line, not the white line.
Right.
And Stevens up, no good. Rebound uncontested by Adam. He just came in from the weak side. Got the rebound, put it back up and in, 27-19 now.
Turned out to be a good pass, actually,
yep.
Even though it was a missed shot.
Wiggins. And he bounces the ball off his foot, and he'll recover. Gets it back out to Hinton. Hinton in the corner to Bauer. Bauer going to drive. Takes it up. No good. Gets his own rebound. He'll duck under and put it up and in off the glass. Does Cole Bauer. And the Big Red. And the ball stolen away. Looked just a pass up court. Stolen away by Wiggin. Wiggin out to Davis. Davis in the corner for the three. It's electric.
It's electric. Right back in it, down by 3 is the Big Red, and timeout New Lexington. They saw enough. So with 2:36 to go, quarter number 2, 27-24, New Lexington. We'll be right back.
In the heart of Steubenville, Ohio, the Jefferson County Republican Party stands as a beacon of hope and unity for our community. We are dedicated to preserving the values that make us strong: faith, family, and freedom. Together, we advocate for responsible government, economic growth, and the protection of individual liberties. Join us as we empower citizens, support local candidates, and foster a future where every voice is heard. Your involvement matters. Be a part of the change. In the heart of Steubenville, Ohio, the Jefferson County Republican Party stands as a beacon.
Now we're back 27-24. Bowers leading Big Red, 10 of the 24 points. Lane Ratcliffe leading the Panthers with 3 threes for 9 points of the 27.
And Haney back into the ball game for the Big Red. Full court pressure being applied. Taylor dogging the man coming up the court. That's Isaiah Stevens. It forces him to the right. Now he looks to get it back out front. Almost stolen away by Bauer. Into the paint. Up and good by Malachi Thresher. Tried for the steal to Bowers, and that left the Thresher alone. And now penetrating and kicking back out is Taylor. Taylor with the ball again. He'll make a spin move. And, almost looks to hit a cutting Aiden Davis, but unable to get it to him out of bounds. And that is another Thrifty Hertz turnover. Isaiah Stevens will trigger the ball in. Big Red playing very solid defense. Gets it into Hanson. Hanson being dogged by now double teamed, and he'll get it over to the near side to Stevens. Stevens looks to pick and roll, nothing there. He'll make a spin into paint. Shot up and good, but the whistle blows. Let's see what Justin Tyler has.
Call it a kick and leave it there with New Lex. Big Red doing a pretty nice job of a little run and jump man there, Phil, and they can recover. They got the speed to do it. I'm real impressed with New Lexington's help away defense on their man-to-man sag.
Out front, Hanson looking to set an offense.
A Big Red in its zone here, out of bounds, 2-3 under the bucket. Let's see if they match up man-to-man.
In the corner, Adam. Now he'll make a move, go to the basket, nothing there. Out to Ratliff, and Ratliff, who's been hotter than a firecracker.
It's electric. Wow.
It's another one.
That's his fourth.
Davis going to penetrate, up and good for Aiden Davis.
He's starting to heat up. 7 in the quarter, 32-26, New Lex.
Full court pressure, Davis. Hounding the ball carrier, or the ball handler. Gets it off. Try for the steal, recovered. Stevens over to Adam. Adam going to take the three, up and good. Boy, they can shoot the basketball.
Man, they're hitting them.
They can shoot the ball. Haney down the court in the corner. Back out front to Davis. Davis to Cole. Bowers to Taylor. Back out to Davis, and they'll re-trigger the offense. Aiden going to stop and pop. Up, no good. Haney looking for the rebound, not there. Taken down by Malachi Thresher. Back to Stevens. Stevens across the timeline. Big Red.
I got a hold for one here, Phil. 35 seconds.
I think, yeah. Well, Big Red had cut it to 4, or about cut it to 3, and now it's back out to 9. Stevens and they are holding it for 1. Going to keep it out here. Aiden Davis now going to have to play defense. Now he's going to have to do something with the ball. He'll penetrate into the paint. Kick it out. Adam, the shot up and no good this time. Rebound taken down by Davis. Up to Haney. Haney puts the shot up and no good. It was about a three-quarter court shot, no good. And that's the first half of play with your score. New Lexington 35, Big Red 26.
Josephine's Authentic Italian Food is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. You can carry out or have it delivered. Do you have an event that needs catered? Well, give Josephine's a call today. 740-282-1599. Josephine's has an extensive menu. Look them up on Facebook or call them now. 740-282-1599. Josephine's Authentic Italian Food, carry out or delivery.
Looking for compassionate, top-quality care for your loved ones? Welcome to Lanzia Nursing Homes, with locations in Steubenville and St. Clairsville. At Lanzia, we provide a home-like environment with 24/7 skilled medical care, personalized services, and engaging activities. Our dedicated staff ensures your loved ones receive the best care possible in a safe and scenic setting. Visit Lanzia Nursing Homes today and experience the difference. Call us at 740-264-7101 or visit LanziaNursingHomes.com. Lanzia Nursing Homes, where care meets compassion.
Looking for a great meal? Stop in Mario's Italian Restaurant and Lounge and DeCarlo's Pizza, located at 3806 Main Street in Weirton. Proudly serving the tri-state area for over 60 years. Family owned and operated, serving salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza 7 days a week. Call Danny at 304-748-1179 or visit them at mariosrestaurantandlounge.com. Good luck to all area teams from Mario's Italian Restaurant and Lounge.
Are you seeing the world as clearly as you should? At Ohio Valley Vision Center, we believe in providing top-quality eye care for you and your family. From comprehensive eye exams to the latest in eyewear fashion, our experienced optometrists are here to help. Located in Steubenville and Weirton, we offer convenient hours to fit your busy schedule. Thanks to Ohio Valley Vision Center, you can see better than ever. Call us today at 740-283-3937 or visit OhioValleyVisionCenter.com to schedule your appointment. Ohio Valley Vision Center, your vision, our focus. Looking for a great deal on a pre-owned vehicle? Ohio Motor Group has you covered. Visit us in Steubenville, Bridgeport, or online. We've got cars, trucks, and SUVs to fit every budget and lifestyle. Bad credit? No problem. We offer guaranteed credit approval. If we can't approve you, no one can. Check out our inventory online at ohiomotorgroup.com or stop by one of our locations today. Drive away in your dream car.
Are you looking for high-quality mulch and aggregates for your landscaping needs? Look no further than Rawson's Mulch and More. Serving the Ohio Valley and tri-state area, Rawson's delivers top-notch products right to your doorstep. From decorative stone to mulch and more, Rawson's has got you covered. Don't settle for less. Choose Rawson's Mulch and More for all your landscaping needs. Call 740-632-7742 to place your order today.
We're back 35-26, New Lexington. Aiden Davis for Big Red in with 2 field goals, 1 3-pointer for 7. Santino Haney in 1 free throw, 1 for 1 from the line for 1. Trevon Higgins, 2 field goals, 2 for 2 at the line for 6. Cole Bowers, 4 field goals, 2 for 2 at the line for 10. And Will Taylor with 1 field goal for 2. Big Red hit 9 2-pointers, 1 3-pointer, and were 5 for 5 for their 26 points. For New Lex, we have Lane Ratliff with 4 3-pointers for 12. Isaiah Stevens, a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer for 5. Bentley Hansen, 3 2-pointers and a 1 for 1 from the line for 7. Malachi Thresher had a field goal for 2. Eli Stevens, 2 field goals for 4. And Corey Adam, a 2 and a 3 for 5. New Lexington hit 8 2-pointers, 6 3-pointers, and was 1 for 1 for the line for 35 points. Halftime brought to you by Barium and Chemicals. We're very happy to let Matt King sit down between me and Phil here. And Matt bought the Echo Center. It's a beautiful place, Matt, and we want to talk to you about it. And we thank you very much for having us here this evening in the hospitality of you and Mark Cook.
Sure, glad to have you guys here. Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the place, what you rented out, and what events will be here. I know your OVAC finals will be here, which is exciting.
Yeah, so the facility itself is a project that we've been working on for about 2 years. I'm the CFO of the East Central Ohio ESC, located or headquartered out of New Philadelphia, Ohio. And about 2 years ago, we approached the Ohio University about this facility and asked if they had any future plans for it. Had the opportunity to submit a competitive RFP for the purchase of the facility. And here we are today. A lot of long hours and hard work, but we are excited again to be able to host various activities. You had mentioned the OVAC. They are now headquartered here at the Echo Center. They signed a 10-year lease agreement with us for use of the facility for all of their some of their tournaments and then also their championship events. So in addition to the OVAC, the Buckeye 8 championships will be held here as well. So we're looking to host a lot of different types of athletic events, social events, you name it. We're hoping to eventually be able to grow into it. So very excited.
Looks beautiful in here. Mark Cook told me you guys are going to put a Starbucks in here, huh?
Starbucks, proudly serving Starbucks. Hopefully will be opening in the early spring here. In addition to the Hall of Fame Cafe, they're a local restaurant that will also be taking care of the concessions and catering some events for us as well.
One last question before I turn it over to Phil. What other things people want to come? Is there workout rooms, wellness programs here?
Sure. So we applied for a grant through the state of Ohio in which we received $3.5 million. So we were very hopeful that we'll be able to host over in these top levels here that we're looking at primary care physician space, an orthopod with a sports medicine program. So we're in negotiations right now with a couple different local medical facilities. As far as the weight room itself, you'd mentioned that. We're hopeful that we will be able to upgrade some of the equipment. The equipment here is the original from '97. It's still functional, and it's still being utilized by some of our school districts that we have contracts with. But we are hopeful that we'll be able to update that and bring it into the 21st century.
Mark, your plan, will that be? Do you have any plans to make it open to the public, or is this going to be maybe more of a medical type facility?
Yeah, so the way that we have sold this to our board and to the community, again, is as a community resource center. So one that we hope to increase the foot traffic, get people in here utilizing the facility. It was highly underutilized for the last 4 or 5 years, and we're excited about getting people back in here and just hosting as many events as we can, athletics, social, you name it. We hope to to bring it in.
Any plans for like summer shootouts or any of those kind of things for some of the local basketball teams or others to come in?
Yeah, so we've had a lot of talks about potentially hosting summer basketball leagues, AAU tournaments, those types of things. This past summer was kind of our soft opening, and we did host some summer league basketball games, both girls and boys, junior high and high school level. And obviously our goal is to expand upon that, moving forward as we continue to add updates to this facility.
Well, I was here when it was OUE and part of the OVAC, and you guys have just taken it and really made it a really, really beautiful place. I mean, you put your mark on it and maintained it. It's really a nice facility. I hope people come and support you guys because you really got something good going here.
Well, thank you. We're excited about it, proud of it, and hope to host this. Hopefully, is the start of something very good for us.
Now,
so we're excited.
Let me ask, can any team, like, can they call you and come down and host the game here? What's the process?
Yeah, so Mark Cook is kind of our point of contact here at the facility. We also have a director of operations, Angela Hannas, who does most of our scheduling between Mark and Angie. They're the two contacts that you would need to reach out to. But yeah, if there is any interest out there, please reach out to those two, and we'd love to have you.
Sounds great. Thanks, Mark. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys for your time. Appreciate it.
Any phone numbers that you would want to give out that you know off the top of your head there in case they want to get a hold of Mark or Angie?
Sure. Probably call our home office, and that's in New Philadelphia. It's 330-308-9939, and ask for either Mark Cook or Angela Hannas.
Okay, well, we'll be right back. Thank you very much, Matt King. Thanks for having us here. Thanks for your hospitality here tonight. And Big Red down by 9. We're getting ready for this second half tip-off. We'll be right back after this 30-second timeout. Thank you very much.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
And we're back here, second half action. New Lexington with the basketball first. They get it inside to Eli Stevens, up and off the board, up no good. And kept alive by Wiggins and out to Davis, and Davis across the timeline. Haney off the right side, drives the paint, looks and up, no good, but blocked by Hansen, taken down by Eli Stevens. Haney going to try to steal it away, and a foul called. That's going to be number 3 on Haney. That's not exactly what Mike would have wanted. And, of course, Santino doesn't want it either, but number 3 called on young Haney.
We'd like to thank Matt King again and the administration here, Mark Cook, for being so hospitable today. Third quarter brought to you by Valley Converting. Big Red down by 9.
Ratliff over to the right side to Stevens. Stevens looks inside for his brother. Not there. Back in the corner to Ratliff. Ratliff back out front to Isaiah Stevens. Isaiah over to Bentley. Hansen with it, looking for a pick and roll. Gets it to the big Stevens. Stevens now drives the paint, kicks it out. Three-pointer by Isaiah, up and good. They don't miss very many shots. It's electric. Another three-pointer for Isaiah Stevens in New Lexington.
Really great ball movement. Very patient that time by New Lex. And they can afford to be patient. They're up by 12.
Big Red with the ball. Haney on the near side, back out front to Davis. Davis can't get the shot off. Haney going to try to penetrate, nothing there. Kicks it in the corner. Wiggins up, no good. Rebound and a foul's called. Let's see who that's going to be on. It's going to be on New Lexington.
I think it's on Ratcliffe, and that would be his third.
And I think he's come out of the game. I think he got whacked in the nose. Coach says, hey, he fouled him with his nose. And he got whacked in the face pretty good, so he's going to come out of the game. Wiggins out to Taylor. Taylor in the corner to Haney. Haney looks to penetrate. He'll take it in, look and scoop it up. No good. Rebound. Follow, tip in by Davis. No good. Rebound taken down by Hansen. Hansen being dogged by Haney. To the left side to Adam. Adam back out front to Isaiah. Isaiah to Hansen. Hansen out front. Haney guarding him. Back on the left side to Isaiah. Isaiah looks to penetrate. Cut off by Cole Bowers. In the corner to Adam. Adam back out front to Haney, or to Isaiah. Isaiah to Hanson on the near side. Hanson looks to penetrate, and a foul called. It's an offensive foul. A push-off on Hanson. Or was it on?
I think 34 on Stevens on that illegal pick there.
Illegal screen. And Haney will trigger it into Davis.
It's his second foul. Big Red a little bit more passive on the defensive end this half, Phil.
They just don't seem to. They're just not. They're not. They
rhythm.
can't get a rhythm.
Not
They
in
don't have
rhythm
a rhythm yet. Haney takes it in, scoop up, no good, and a foul called. And Haney will be going to the line for two. Big Red you could tell this is their first game, and they haven't had a lot of practices because they got some rust on them, and they got to knock that rust off.
Well, they're explosive. We know that.
Yep.
But they've missed some wide open shots, and they've missed some easy shots inside, even though New Lex has done a good job with help defense and putting a hand in their face at times.
Haney's first up and in and good. And those shots will fall for them. It just, they just haven't been in the gym long. That's just the way it is. Haney's second shot up and good. Now the Big Red, they're going to get in your face at defense. Gets it up to Stenson. Stenson back to Hanson. Hanson across the timeline. Being dogged by Will Taylor. Taylor with Hanson. Hanson pulls up his dribble. Passes off to Stevens. Isaiah into the paint. Back out to Eli. Eli takes a shot from three. Up no good. Rebound Davis. And that's what the Big Red wants. They want to force a shot up quick. And Cole Bauer going to attack the paint. Up no good. Rebound taken down by Eli. Eli to Isaiah. Isaiah Stevens now. Taylor dogging him up the court. Spins away, gets across, pulls up his dribble. Looks to go back door. Nope. Hanson. And another offensive foul called against Hanson. Got the ball at the elbow to Eli Stevens. A little backdoor pass, and Hanson. Great defensive position that time for Wiggins, Jimmy.
Now coach is going nuts over there on the sidelines. That's Hanson's first. Big call there. That possible three-point play would have been used for New Lex, up by 10.
Wiggins with the basketball. Haney inside and taken away by Isaiah.
There's that help defense again, Phil.
Yep, exactly. Now knocked away by Cole Bowers. Eli has it. He's going to have to take a dribble or two, and he'll throw it out of bounds. That's what happens when you get a little bit of pressure, and they get in your face, and they force you to do something with the ball, and you get guys not comfortable with what they're doing, and that forces the turnover.
A little bit of brotherly love there. Eli giving Isaiah a little bit of heck there that time.
Now Big Red needs to take advantage. Aiden Davis, three-pointer up and bounces around and out.
Big Red can't get a roll. Can't get a roll, Phil.
And Isaiah Stevens. He'll get it off to Stenson. Stenson's three-pointer up and good. And I tell you, boy, I think the bus driver could hit a three. Bauer going to drive, kick, back out to Davis. Davis's three is up and rolls around and out. Taken down by Hanson. Yikes. 41-28. Big Red trails. Hanson with the basketball. Off to Stenson. Back out front to Adam. Adam to Hanson. Hanson in the corner. Isaiah with a three-pointer up and good. They don't miss him.
It's electric. And Big Red's going to take a timeout, and we're going to take it with us. So we've got 3:33 to go here, and I guess they're checking if that was a 3 or a 2. I thought it gave him a 3, so we believe it's 44-31. We'll be back and let you know it's not up on the scoreboard. New Lex, third quarter, way ahead. We'll be right back.
My family wants you to know when you purchase a vehicle from us, it's more than just acquiring a new vehicle. You're gaining a partner genuinely invested in your experience and long-term happiness. You're not just a number to us. You become part of our family with a lasting relationship that extends well beyond the showroom. Shop with us and see why our family dealership has gained the trust of many customers in the area.
SVRTA can connect you to all kinds of destinations. Whether you need to connect to the Pittsburgh Airport or connect across the river to Weirton, SVRTA has the connection you need. SVRTA and its connectivity can also connect you to Wheeling, St. Clairsville, Robinson, and downtown Pittsburgh. With SVRTA and its affordable annual pass, wherever you need to go, SVRTA can connect you there.
We're back. 44-28 as who hit that one, Phil?
Haney with the three. It's electric for Santino Haney. Pressure being applied. Taylor, dogging Hanson. Hanson out to Isaiah. Isaiah looks to penetrate. Nothing there. Davis with the defense. Back out front. He'll come. Set up the offense to the Lexington. Good defense by Haney. Forces it. Stenson out. Eli has to come out and get the ball way out front, not where he likes to be. Looking to pass in, knocked away by the Big Red, and Hanson will run it down. He'll get it to Haney. Nope. Stolen away by Wiggins. Wiggins shot up, no good. And a whistle, no whistle. And Eli comes down with the basketball, and Mike Haney is beside himself.
It's 44-34. The scoreboard has not put that three-pointer, or is it 44-31? I'm sorry. And they're going to get a foul there, and it's going to be a three-point play as that's Isaiah Stevens going in.
It must be 46-31 now.
Yeah. Okay. That three-pointer they weren't sure about on the scores table. Right. They did put up for the Panthers.
So Isaiah going to be at the line. That foul on Wiggins, his first, team foul number 2 here in the quarter. Shut up and good. Why not?
Neither team has missed a free throw tonight.
Haney with the basketball across the timeline. And head to Wiggins, back out front to Cole. Bowers to Taylor. Taylor looks inside. Now they get the ball to Davis. Davis penetrates up, scoops it in for the 2.
Used his body beautiful there, screen off, and nice left hand by Davis.
That's what they need. Davis and Haney need to heat up a little bit here for the Big Red. Can't leave him alone. He does miss one finally, does Stevens. Isaiah, and a whistle blows and a foul.
It's going to be on Eli, his third, so they're going to have to take him out of the game here with 2 minutes most likely.
That's good news for the Big Red, because I'll tell you what, he's a big guy, and he handles himself extremely well, and he'll be replaced by Malachi Thresher.
5-team foul. 2 shots. 2 shots.
They're looking for 2 shots here for the Big Red, so I don't know. Let's see. They handed him the ball, but it's 2-shot foul, I think.
Well, I'm not real sure. What doesn't show any on the board.
They got 4 up there. Richie Blackburn screaming foul, so now they're saying 5. Okay. So I believe they're going to get 2 shots here.
Well, they only have 1 foul listed for the.
No, they have 4 up there.
That's timeouts.
Oh, you're right.
There's only 1 foul. 2 on Big Red and 1 on New Lexington. 5 fouls put you at the line for 2 shots.
Right. I don't know. They put up 5. I don't know what's going on there.
Now they got 6.
The scores table. Okay.
Must be somebody who's not real familiar with the clock. I mean, people have no idea how important these jobs are.
I think I trust Richie Blackburn over there.
Me too.
By the way, halftime score, Texas 6, Georgia 3 in a non-shootout game. I'd like to say hello to Mike Mavromatis and Steve Seminara listening in tonight, as it will be. I told you Richie Blackburn never
Steve Seminara, my man.
Haney's going to shoot 2.
So Haney will be at the line for 2 shots. So and shot up and good for Santino Haney.
I don't want to jinx anybody, but not that many free throws shot. But I don't know many free throws that have hit the rim. It's been nothing but net. No free throws missed by either team tonight.
Hopefully the broadcaster jinx doesn't. And it does not.
Oh, he hit the rim.
It's a hit
the rim that time, though.
Yeah. So let's jinx the Panthers here. And up the floor they come. Into the game, Hinton. He'll be dogging Isaiah. And Isaiah's spin move up and into the paint and off the glass and in.
Wow,
nice move.
He's a player.
Yes, he is. Player of the year. I can understand why. Taylor stops, pops, up and in. Will Taylor. They can't afford to trade baskets. They need to get a couple turnovers here. Try to trigger it in, and a timeout they're going to call. Great defense by the Big Red that time, and they could not trigger the ball in. Big Red down 12 here, minute 34 to go, Jimmy.
We'll be back after this Mario's timeout.
Are you looking for personalized care to help you recover from an injury or surgery? Look no further than Summit Physical Therapy. With a focus on individualized treatment and compassionate care, our team is dedicated to helping you achieve your recovery goals. Whether you're seeking relief from pain, recovering from a sports injury, or aiming to improve your mobility, Summit Physical Therapy is here for you. We have 5 locations to serve you: Chester, Fallensby, New Cumberland, and Weirton, announcing a grand opening of a new location in Toronto February 12th. At Summit Physical Therapy, we take pride in delivering one-on-one attention and personal care.
Now we're back 49-37. Third quarter brought to you by Valley Converting. New Lexington has pretty much led from coast to coast. They are just ripping three-point shots. They played really good defense. Big Red's had a lot of open shots. Just can't get a few rolls here, Phil.
And they get the ball into Hanson, and the whistle blows the foul. Whistled on Hinton just a little bit too much that time by Hinton. And they'll have to trigger it again from the sideline. That's only 3 fouls on the Big Red now here in the third quarter. But the Big Red dialing up the defense a little bit more. And
wow!
And he tried. He thought he was going to get Hanson to make a move one way, and Hanson made a move the other way, and that one went out of bounds on the other side of the court. That should be over here because nobody touched it.
Right,
where it was triggered
in. Right. I'm surprised they don't get more people to help at times for that inbounds pass.
Put your whole team down here and stack them up. I agree with you. Haney will trigger it in now. The Big Red needs to take advantage. Cole Bowers back to Haney. And Haney loses the ball. And he'll get it back. Nice job by Santino Haney. Haney looks to Bowers on the corner. Bowers going to penetrate. Back out to Will Taylor. Taylor to Davis. Davis to Haney. Haney back out to Will Taylor. Taylor going to penetrate. Looks for Cole Bowers. Bowers a three-pointer. Up, no good. Rebound, Isaiah. Going to be double teamed. The ball stolen away and out of bounds before they can gather it. And the Big Red pressure is heating up here, but they're just not able to convert, Jimmy. And they got to start converting some of these.
They've had some really good looks tonight.
Haney goes out. Wiggins comes back in. Hanson gets the ball across the timeline. He'll bring it back out. Get it to Isaiah. Isaiah being dogged by Hinton. Hinton. Isaiah penetrates, shut up, no good. Rebound being fought for and finally taken down by Davis. Davis ahead to Wiggins, and Wiggins puts a shot up, no good, but he is whacked by Paul Stenson, and Wiggins will go to the free throw line for 2. I'd like to take this time to say hi to Nancy Santangelo, good friend, looking in from Fallensby, and her son, the head basketball coach of the Weir High School Red Riders, Anthony Santangelo, also looking in, maybe doing a little bit of scouting, you think? Maybe doing a little bit of scouting, Anthony Santangelo. We're High's coach, watching tonight.
Well, you got Tucker here, too, tonight.
Tucker's here. A lot of people here. But Santangelo watching it at home from his living room, I'm sure.
Wiggins hits the first, 49-38. He misses, finally a missed shot. But there's Will Taylor on the floor, Phil.
And he calls
a foul.
A foul's called. Ooh. That was nice. Bails that one out. That foul going to be called on Adam. I was told by somebody that they're not going to let you roll around anymore with the ball. You get the ball, you move, and it's going to be a travel, but sometimes that's pretty hard to do.
Sure knew Lex can't wait for this quarter to end with Eli Stevens on the bench with 3 fouls. I look for them to be patient there in the quarter court as try to get it into single digits as Will Taylor.
Cuts it to 10. Casanelli comes in for Wiggins. Wiggins seemed to tweak an ankle or something. Michael Casanelli. And Taylor, second shot up and good for the Big Red. Got it under 10 now. Now if they could chip away just to get it down just a little bit more for the end of the quarter. And
there's that help they needed.
Hansen now up across the timeline, gets it down in the corner and out of bounds. It looked like he wanted to do something with it. This is what pressure will do this to you. It's going to make you want to hurry up and do something with the ball. And Adam tried to shoot it before he had it.
Good job by Coach Haney here, putting his son back in for offense. Doing a little offense-defensive scenario with Santino with 3 fouls, trying to get him out on defense when he can so he doesn't pick up that 4th foul.
33 seconds. Big Red could have 3 more possessions. Across the timeline, Davis with the basketball. Looks for Haney. Nothing there. Bowers with the screen and ball stolen away. Hansen.
I got a hole for one. If they can.
If they can. Stolen away. Double teamed and stolen away by Haney. Haney up across the court. He looks for Bowers. Bowers. And they're going to call an offensive foul. Ooh, a little bit of a cheapie there, I think. But nonetheless, Bowers, great acting job that time by, I believe it was Stenson.
Bowers' first foul. So Big Red's cut it to single digits, 49-40.
Casanelli back in for Haney to protect him from his 4th foul with 4.6 seconds. Hansen going to try to drive the ball up the court. Gets a decent shot, and the shot is up, and he hits it. Right outside the college three-point line, he hits it, and that's a big shot. Puts him up 12 instead of 9.
Man, that's a big three-pointer, like you said. 52-40, New Lex. We'll be back for the exciting 4th quarter. See if Big Red can make a comeback here right after this Mario's timeout.
The crew at Ohio Valley Sports Online appreciates our sponsors like the Target Shop. The Target Shop has all your fall sports gear. Shop local and get all your school spirit gear, fan wear, and everyday apparel. Support your locally owned shop. The Target Shop offers new designs weekly. Stop in soon.
Jefferson County Commissioner Eric Timmons knows how much sports means to the Ohio Valley. Hi, I'm Commissioner Eric Timmons. I'm passionate about local sports and I support our youth in their endeavors. Good luck to all area teams this season.
Valley Converting, located in Toronto, Ohio, purchases paper products from the public daily. Valley Converting is a manufacturer and converter of 100% recycled paperboard. For information or questions about Valley Converting products and services, contact them at 740-537-2152. Valley Converting is located on South 4th Street in Toronto, Ohio. Take your paper recyclables to them and convert them into cash. Valley Converting is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Now we're back here, 4th quarter, brought to you by Ohio Valley Vision Center, Dr. Jagala. 52-40, New Lexington, as they've made a barrage of 3-pointers throughout the game. Big Red kept creeping back, got it under the 10, but New Lex hit a big 3-pointer right there at the buzzer.
Big Red on the alternating possession will have the ball first here to start the 4th quarter. Haney across the timeline. Davis going to try to set a screen now. Bowers, nope. Haney back out to Davis. Davis, a long 3 up and no good. Rebound fought for and tried to save it out of bounds. Let's see where the ball ends up going off of Will Taylor, and it'll be New Lexington basketball.
Great hustle by Will Taylor. Boy can move his feet and play defense too. So we have the big guy out still right now with 3 fouls, up by 12 for New Lex.
They get it into Ratliff. Ratliff back across to Isaiah. Isaiah to Hansen. Hansen going to drive into the paint. Knocked away by...
What hands by Taylor. Wow.
Oh, and he almost tiptoed himself out. He was out of bounds, and he tried to get on his toes to stay in bounds, and Bob Narish caught he just caught the tip of his ball of his foot. Triggered in, back out front, Ratliff, Hansen top. He will shoot the long 3 up, no good. Rebound taken down by Thresher. Thresher back out to Isaiah. Isaiah, spin move into the paint. He'll get it to Thresher, back out to Isaiah. Shot up and no good by Stinson. Rebound taken down again by Thresher. Thresher out to Isaiah. 3-point shot up and good. No shot. Offensive foul. Or foul called on 22. Thresher, I believe. Knocked Haney out of bounds. Dewar not happy about it, but he thought the shot should count, but it does not. The Big Red needs to get one here. 7:04. Time is running thin for the Big Red. Bowers in the corner to Will Taylor. Taylor stops, pops, up, no good. Rebound Haney. Haney to Bowers. Bowers going to penetrate, nothing there. Back out to Will Taylor. Taylor penetrates, stops, pops from the foul line, up, no good. Rebound Isaiah. Stevens with the basketball. He'll start up the court, across the timeline. Looks to penetrate. Kicks it out to the corner. Shot up and no good. Rebound taken down by Will Taylor. Taylor looks up the floor to Wiggins. Wiggins shot up, no good. Taylor with the rebound. Haney with the three-pointer. Up and good. It's electric.
It's electric.
Cut to lead to 9 to the Big Red with 6:18 to go. Big Red.
That's Haney's first field goal of the night.
And they got a 10-second call. 10-second call on the Big Red defense.
Stop the clock! Stop the clock!
Clock's moving here.
6:05.
See how much time.
Clock guy not having a very good day today. If you're winning, you're okay with it. Go ahead. Go ahead. If you're losing, you're like, hey, buddy. What are you doing?
6:06.
I've been on both ends of that stick before. I can remember my guy at Oak Glen when I was coaching there. He said, he said, I can't believe you're yelling at me. I said, what do you want me to do? Taylor with the basketball. Taylor looks at Davis. Davis tops and pops up, no good. A rebound taken down by Eli. Eli back in the game with his 3 fouls. And Hanson will get the ball back to Stevens. Isaiah being guarded by Taylor. Across the timeline, back to Hanson. Hanson in the corner. Back out to Hanson. Back in the corner, into Eli. Cuts to the basket, no good. Kicks it out to the other side. Stevens up, no good. Rebound Taylor and a foul called. That's going to be number 4 on Eli.
5.5 to go, and that's his 4th. Now let's see what the coach decides to do here. With all the threes they made for 3 quarters, Phil, they're cold this quarter.
Yeah, they eventually that string runs out on you. You just hope it stays that way if you're the Big Red fan.
They're going to leave him in.
Davis across the timeline. Out to Bowers. Bowers to Haney. Haney on the far side. Looks for a cutting Taylor. Nothing there. Back to Davis. Davis looks to penetrate. Nothing. Back out to Haney. They'll re-trigger. Haney looks to penetrate. Has Davis. Up. No good, but a whistle blows and a foul on Hanson. Nice cut by Davis that time, and Haney able to find him and get the ball down to him.
Beautiful pass by Haney that time. Davis is in with 12. Let's see if he can add to it with 2 free throws here.
So Aiden, these are big. He cuts it to 7. And Davis, number 1 goes, and that's good. Number 2 is good. And Big Red has a substitution.
JoJo Ray.
JoJo Ray into the game. He's going to replace.
Fans love him, Ray.
He's going to replace Davis. I can understand that. He dunked the ball in the JV game. Oh, my goodness, what a great dunk it was. Hanson with the basketball, double team, gets it away to Isaiah. Isaiah now against Haney. Haney. Back to Hanson. Hanson. Off to Ratliff. Ratliff looking inside. JoJo playing the big guy. Cross court pass to Isaiah. Isaiah. And a whistle blows and a foul going to be called as they get it inside to Eli. Eli trying to cut and then trying to cut his way to the basket, but JoJo fouls him.
Going to be possession. First foul on JoJo, of course. Just came into the game.
52-45, Big Red trails. Into the corner to Hanson. Hanson going to be double teamed, but he gets away from it. And he drives to the paint. Shot up, no good. And I believe JoJo going to get his second foul. He's a little raw.
I'd like to see JoJo just go straight up. Hanson was underneath the bucket, out of control, but JoJo got him, I think, with a body.
So Hanson going to go to the line. They haven't missed a free throw either, have they?
They haven't missed. Big Red's missed one now.
Didn't work, Jimmy.
No. Of course, we will say this. They've only shot 3 free throws, so.
Oh, well. And Aiden Davis back in for JoJo. JoJo got some excitement. Hey, he got his name in the book. Everybody's going to know he played.
Big Red has shot 15 free throws and made 14. And they're 3 for 3, looking for their 4th one here from Hanson.
Hanson shot up and no good. Rebound taken down by Cole Bowers. Up the floor to Wiggins. Wiggins going to take the three-pointer and up, no good. Rebound Ratliff. Hanson across the timeline. He'll bring it back out. Gets it over to Isaiah. Isaiah will penetrate. Looks to Eli. Eli can't get the shot up. Good defense by the Big Red. Back out front to Isaiah. Hanson with the ball on the left side, right side. Back out front to Isaiah. He's going to penetrate. He'll pull it up. Oh, he takes a step. Shot no good. Rebound Isaiah. He'll put the shot up and in. And that takes it back out to a 10-point advantage. Three-pointer by Taylor, up no good. Rebound Eli. Eli to Hanson. The Big Red just cannot seem to get the shot to fall when they need it the most.
A lot of wide open shots, too. We're halfway through this quarter. Still by Haney.
Haney, 2-on-1. He gets it ahead to Davis. Davis going to take it in, up and off the glass, and good. Timeout, Big Red.
We're going to take it with us. 55-47, New Lex. 3:38 to go in the game. We'll be right back.
Are you craving a juicy steak or a hearty burger? Look no further than the Ville Restaurant and Bar. Our family-owned restaurant has been serving American and Italian fare since 1996. From homemade soups to char-grilled steaks, we have something for everyone. Dine in or carry out. Lunch and dinner served all day. Visit us at 100 Mall Drive, Steubenville. Cheers to good food and great company.
You know, now's the time of year to reward your young athlete for a job well done. At the Wintersville Trophy Shop, they have all you need for your special athlete, like trophies, plaques, and ribbons for every sport. The Wintersville Trophy Shop, 756 Main Street in Wintersville, 740-266-6905. Call today.
We're back, 55-47, New Lexington trying to hang on with probably as big as a 14-point lead in this game. Big Reds whittled it down to 7 here in the fourth quarter, down by 8, as New Lex will trigger in with 3:38 to go, Phil.
Big Red, full court man-to-man pressure. They're going to try to deny the basketball, and they get it into Adam. Adam back to Isaiah. Double teamed up the court to Ratliff. He'll wait for his teammates. They're going to double team him now. Might not have been a good idea. He gets out of it, and the whistle blows, and let's see what that is.
Timeout. We'll keep it here, Phil. Timeout, New Lex there. I don't like that rule where a coach 50 feet away can call timeout when somebody's triple teamed and in traffic, but that is the rule.
It's the rule. I can remember when they first started that, and my buddy Vargo called two timeouts from 2 different games, called 2 timeouts from the bench with the winning shot going into the basket. They end up winning the games later, but one of those. But Big Red, they can't. They'll cut the lead. They'll cut it to 7, and they can't. Something happens. They just
can't get over the hump.
They can't get over that hump. Yeah. I mean, they just can't. And they've had wide open shots. I mean, they've had some nice shots. But again, when you've only been in the gym a couple of weeks, I mean, what are you going to do?
They're going to be terrific this
No,
year.
I agree.
They are Division III this year in boys and girls basketball.
It's just a shame that the success of one sport kind of infringes on the other one, but it's just the way it goes. It's the way it is in high school. But this team's going to be, they're going to get better every day. Mike says we want to improve every day, and they're going to get better every day. And I tell you, I mean,
but I've been impressed with the ball handling skills, the help defense by New Lex, the intelligence, except for that
Haney
pass.
steals it away. He'll put it up off the glass and in and good. 3:22 down to 8 or down to 6. Hanson to Eli, and Eli gets it up off the glass and good. You're going to get some of those when you full court press. Back up to 8. Davis to Haney in the corner to Davis. Davis back out front to Bowers. Bowers to Taylor. Taylor to Haney. Haney looks to penetrate. Back out to Cole Bowers. Bowers looks to penetrate. Back out to Haney. Haney going to take it to the hole. He'll put it up, and it'll go. Santino Haney. Hanson with the basketball. Being dogged by Cole Bauer. Up the court comes Hanson. He'll get it across to Isaiah. Isaiah in the corner. Back to Eli. Eli back out to Isaiah. Isaiah. And whistle blows in the foul on Will Taylor. A little bit too much there. Like the one referee said one time in professional football, personal foul, he was giving him the business. He was giving him the business.
As aggressive as Will Taylor is, and as much as he really moves his feet, though, that's only his first foul of the evening.
Outstanding defensive player.
Yes.
Bowers steals it away.
Kicks it away, and he's going to get a breakaway big for Big Red.
Up and good, and the lead cut 2-4 with 2:20 to go. Here come the Big Red. And the defense. Again, stolen away by Davis. Davis back out to Haney. Haney for three.
It's
electric! And the Big Red down by 1. And a timeout taken now by New Lexington as here come the Red.
57-56, New Lexington, 2:06 left in the contest. We'll be right back.
Are you tired of lugging heavy water bottles from the store to your home or office? Look no further than Water Transport in Hopedale, Ohio. For over 36 years, we've been providing premium quality water to the tri-state region. Our team is dedicated to delivering fresh, clean water right to your doorstep. With our reliable and efficient service, you'll never have to worry about running out of water again. Call us today at 740-264-9999 to schedule your delivery and experience the convenience of water transport.
Oh, we're back. Big Red with a couple of key steals and a breakaway from Bowers and a three-pointer by Haney has cut this lead to 57-56. Not a humongous crowd here, Phil, but it has like a state atmosphere tonight. New Lexington, very impressive. Big Red just continually on the attack defensively, and those turnovers have paid off, and New Lexington has gone cold with their three-pointers here in the fourth quarter.
These are two pretty good basketball teams, Jimmy, and we talked about it early. Big Red won the game in the 70s, and New Lexington won it in the 50s or the 40s. And it's now the tide's turning toward Big Red. And almost stolen away by Haney. It is stolen away, knocked out of bounds off of Isaiah, and the Big Red with a chance to take the lead here with 2:05 to go. This will be the first time since early in the first quarter the Big Red have led. Into Taylor. Taylor with the basketball. Back out to Haney. Haney with the three. Up, no good. Whistle blows and a foul. He draws the foul. And Haney will go to the line for three.
Well, you like the chances of Big Red taking the lead with Santino shooting 3 foul shots here. What a turnaround in this fourth quarter.
Man, oh man. That's what pressure defense will do for you. Sometimes you give up some easy baskets, but man. First one up and good. Now we're tied. Don't hurt him. They want to give the chest bump, almost knocked him over. Ooh. It's unusual. Haney does not miss many of those. He's been a gym rat since he was knee-high to a grasshopper. I can remember when the gym when the basketball was bigger than him. Up and good, and Big Red finally takes the lead with 2 minutes to go, and he'll apply the pressure. Hanson with the basketball, and the Big Red fans are cheering him on. Back out front, almost stolen away by Wiggins. Isaiah going to try to penetrate. He walked with the basketball. Oh, they called a jump ball, and it's going to be possession goes to
New Lex.
I agree with Mike Haney. I thought maybe there was a travel there, but they must have had the jump ball, the held ball before the travel. Triggering it in. Back out to Ratliff. Ratliff back to Hanson. Hanson going to set things up. Big Red man-to-man defense. Pick and roll, and Hanson penetrates. Nothing there. Up and good. Makes a nice spin move to get the ball in the basket. Now Haney up across the timeline. Haney up to Davis. Davis with the basketball, and on the wing to Taylor. Taylor looking for a cutter. Nothing there. Back out to Bowers. Bowers on this wing to Wiggins. Wiggins looks to penetrate. Nothing there. Back out to Haney. Minute 10. Down 1. Big Red with the ball. Haney spreads it out. Davis a three-pointer up and no good. Fight for the rebound and out of bounds.
Now Big Red is in the bonus. 2 shots the rest of the way. They can give 1 foul. They have 1 to give. Big Red 2 timeouts left. New Lexington 1 under a minute. 59-58 New Lex.
Hanson has the ball and he goes across the timeline. He'll weave his way through the Big Red defense to Ratliff. Back to Isaiah. Isaiah. Cole Bauer with the foul.
They have 1 to give, Phil.
Make him take it out of bounds. Bad things happen when you take it out of bounds.
Now the rest of the way, the rest of the game, 2 shots for both teams.
Isaiah Stevens will trigger the ball in. They have the little line for their out of bounds play, out of bounds. Everybody in the double bonus, as Jimmy said. Near side, and they'll get it into Eli, and Eli's going to be fouled by Bowers, and he's going to go to the free throw line. I don't know. He's got a pretty soft touch. I don't know who you foul on their team.
Now Coach Haney playing the foul game with 50 seconds to go. Down by 1.
Eli's shot up and good. Give the Panthers a 2-point lead at 60-58. Second shot now. Big Red needs to do a good job locking out. Second shot is up and good. Doesn't matter. Taylor gets it into Haney. Trailing by 3, the Big Red. 46 seconds on the running clock, obviously. In the corner to Bowers. Bowers back out to Haney. Haney to Davis. Davis going to penetrate. He'll take it in. Put the shot up. Good.
Timeout, Big Red.
And Big Red calls the timeout.
And they're gonna have 1 left, as New Lexington will. 61. We're gonna keep it here, Dan. 32.7 seconds to go. 61-60. New Lexington. Nail-biting time. Heart-stopping time here at the Echo Center. Again, like to thank Mark Cook, Matt King for their hospitality here. Beautiful facility. Anyone looking to rent out this place are going to get a Starbucks, another restaurant in here besides in the future, putting big money into this place. A lot of OVAC contests. The Buckeye 8 Challenge is going to be here. So this place is going to be in use. And
I'd have to believe there'll be some tournament games here as well when you get to
sectional districts in Ohio.
Districts.
Yep. And you were here, Phil, at one time when it was the Belmont College down here, Eastern Ohio. And the OVAC offices are here, and they're trying to rent it out for some doctors' offices too here in the future, and some wellness programs.
They've got some space over there. to the left, right above the Big Red bench. Well, Big Red going to turn up the heat now. I would have to imagine with 35 seconds to go, 61-60.
Well, Coach Haney elected to foul right away. I imagine he's going to try to get a steal, and if not, they'll probably play the foul game.
Play the foul game again. And they get it into Eli Stephen. And they do foul him. 33 seconds now. So only a couple of seconds went off the clock.
I liked that Aiden Davis took it to the hole. You're down 3. No need to force up a 3. Even now, I'd like to see them, Big Red, if these are made, down by 3, taking it to the hole, and maybe you can even draw a foul.
Live to play another day. That was always my philosophy. And Stevens, Eli misses the first.
Huge. And now you got a lot of choices if you're Big Red, Phil.
I think they put a point up there that doesn't belong.
Yeah, the fans are letting them know. that poor scorekeeper tonight's had a rough one.
He's having a rough night. He's gonna have to go see a psychiatrist tomorrow. Second shot up and no good. Rolls around.
Big
Fight
Red
for the rebound. Tipped out and Haney with it. Haney, see what Big Red does. They hold for the last shot or they play? Down 1. Davis going to take it to the hole. Nope. Back out to Taylor. Taylor looks to go to the hole up and blocked, and a foul called. And Taylor will be going to the line for 2 with 18.6 seconds to go. Trailing by 1. Will Taylor.
Foul was on Stevens that time, his third.
When you take the ball to the hole, you force the defense to actually play defense, and sometimes bad things happen for them and good things happen for you, more often than not. Taylor shot up and rolls around and out. Ouch. That'll take a little bit of pressure off of New Lexington and put a lot of pressure on Taylor.
Well, if he makes this, you do not want to foul if you're Big Red. Play good defense.
Shot up and rolls around and out. Rebound taken down by Hanson, almost knocked away by
Davis.
Davis.
Foul, and they do.
And they foul Eli. And Will Taylor got to be the sickest man in the building.
Well,
next to the scorekeeper.
Stevens missed both, a minute ago, and he's going back to the line for his 6th straight free throw as they're trying to tell him to just take it easy over there.
Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. Well, you can say that all you want. I'm not sure he believes it.
Well, a lot of options here. If he misses both, Big Red's going for the win. If he makes 2, Big Red could still go for the win on a 3-pointer. And if he hits both, they still could tie it with a 3-pointer.
And he hits the first. 14.5 seconds, 62-60.
Some teams will foul on purpose on defense, Phil, not to give him a 3-pointer. Let's see how New Lex plays it if he hits this.
And he misses that one.
This is it, baby.
Davis with the rebound. Santino across the timeline, under 10. Wiggins back out to Cole Bowers. Bowers to Davis. Davis trying to get the shot up. Not there. Taylor puts a shot up.
Timeout. Coach Haney's going to call timeout here, and clock says 2.2. Coach Haney wants to get a few more ticks on there. Let's see if they're going to change that, Phil. Still leaving 2.2, and they're going to get it under the bucket. Wow, this is a possible Poe Financial Services game winner here, baby.
Man. Well, this is going to be interesting. See how you got the big guy. We haven't seen the 6'7" guy from New Lexington yet. This might be a place to stick him in the game and put him on the guy throwing the ball in bounds.
Well, a lot of possibilities here. You got Haney, you got Aiden Davis, potentially Wiggins and Taylor. They all can hit a 3-pointer.
Cole Bowers.
I'm still going to try to get it inside and try to tie it and maybe get fouled. But, hey, if the 3-pointer opportunity is there, I'm taking it.
Well, they don't have much time to think about it.
No.
Whoever gets the ball has got to put it up. So.
Now let's see what New Lex does. They played man-to-man the whole game. I can't see them going zone here, but they could probably help also if they want off the ball.
Well, they do a good job of help side defense, so let's see where they go. We'll see where they end up.
They're going to stay man here.
Yep.
See if they can get it back to Santino for a game winner potentially.
Yep. don't have a whole lot of time to do much. Gets it out to Wiggins. Wiggins going to take the shot, up, blocked, and that's it. New Lexington is going to survive this one. Big Red with a furious attempted comeback, but falls a little bit short today.
Really good defense by New Lex. Big Red was hoping for a foul. That was a three-pointer attempt on that. And if he would have got three shots had they had a foul on that play, I thought it was a pretty clean block.
I agree. I don't think you call a foul there unless it's really blatant. And that wasn't. I thought it was pretty clean. They just give the devil his due. I mean, New Lexington played outstanding defense on that last shot there, and I mean that's just the way it goes.
Well, tremendous game on both ends.
Sometimes you eat the bear, and sometimes the bear eats you.
Well, tremendous comeback by Steubenville Big Red, falling short 62-60. We're going to be back for Jimmy John's post-game wrap-up here after these Mario's timeouts.
Welcome to the Harp and Habit, Steubenville's hidden gem. Here, Irish charm dances with local warmth. Picture shepherd's pie, fish and chips, and soda bread, all crafted with care. Whether it's family, friends, or romance, every meal becomes a celebration. Join us. Where good food meets great memories, you belong here. At Trinity Health System in Steubenville, we believe in healing the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. Partnering with Franciscan University, we offer cutting-edge care infused with compassion and faith. Experience a community where health meets hope. Choose Trinity, where your well-being is our mission, and together we thrive in wellness.
Clyde and Kelly, two owners at Clykel Incorporated. Hertz and Thrifty Car Rental, two of the top rental companies under one roof. Minivans and 12-passenger vans, two popular sizes of vans for your group rentals. Lacey and Ashley, two rental agents to help you with your rental needs. The Two Steves, two great detailers to detail your own vehicle. 2 decades. For over 20 years, Hertz and Thrifty Car Rental have been serving the Ohio Valley. 2 is better than 1.
Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
When you hear the name Tri-State Mobile Audiology, you should know that you'll get quality hearing health care right at your door. It's convenient and professional, locally owned and operated. We provide services along with counseling and education that if you can't leave the house or rely on transportation, can help improve your quality of life and hearing ability. With Tri-State Mobile Audiology, there are no gimmicks, no bait and switch marketing, and we provide much more than just a hearing test.
So contact Tri-State Mobile Audiology today, where hearing care is healthcare.
Looking for your dream home in the Ohio Valley? Cedar One Realty is here to help. Our expert agents know the local market inside and out. From cozy bungalows to spacious family homes, we've got options for every budget. Trust us to guide you home. Call Cedar One Realty today, 740-264-7131, or visit our website, cedaronerealty.com. Your future awaits.
Your vehicle deserves the best at Valvoline Express Care, the only authorized Valvoline Express Care within 60 miles. We're locally owned and operated.
We take pride in serving our community. Every day, we honor our veterans and Franciscan University of Steubenville employees with special discounts. Enjoy peace of mind with our complimentary checkup, because your safety is our priority. At Valvoline Express Care, all cars and trucks are welcome. Come experience the difference.
You're not just a customer, you're a family.
Now we're back. Heartbreaking loss for Steubenville Big Red, but they're going to be just fine as they battled their way back to just fall short 62-60. This post-game brought to you by Jimmy John's. For New Lexington, Lane Ratcliffe, 12 points, all coming from three-pointers. Isaiah Stevens had 18 points in the ball game. He did a heck of a job ball handling for them. Paul Stetson, 3 points, 1 3-pointer. Bentley Hansen ended up with 13 points for New Lex. Malachi Thrasher had 2. Eli Stevens had 9. And Corey Adam had 5. For Big Red, all of their points came by way of their 5 starters. Aiden Davis started off slow, ended up with 18 points. Santino Haney, who had 1 point going into the second half, ended up with 17. Trevon Wiggins had 6 in the first, ended up with 7. Cole Bowers started off hot, 8 points in the first quarter, ended up with 12. And Will Taylor had 6 points. Big Red was 16 for 20 from the free throw line, outstanding. New Lex ended up 6 for 10. So, Phil, just heartbreaking for Big Red, but man, they just made a heck of a comeback. Took a 1-point lead a couple times in the fourth quarter, just couldn't pull out the victory.
A little bit too little, too late. I don't want to make excuses for Big Red because Mike Haney, it's the last thing he would do is make excuses. But you got to. They haven't been in the gym, and it showed tonight. A lot of rust, missed some shots that they normally would not miss because they're just not in basketball mode, and people don't understand that a lot of times. But that is a big part of things, and they're going to be just fine. So I don't, nobody should panic. Their defense probably wasn't at the notch that they want it to be yet, but when they turn it up, boy, I tell you, they can create a lot of unpleasant for their opponent. It was a big time for them. Big Reds played okay, but didn't contribute anything to the game offensively. That'll come for them as well.
Well, we said if it ended in the 40s or 50s, New Lexington would be the favorite. If it ended in the 70s or 80s, Big Red would end in the favorite, and it ended in the 60s, so really neither team was a favorite. Big Red had a chance with a Wiggins three-pointer that was blocked at the buzzer to win the game, so it was a toss-up in the 60s, pretty much like we thought. It was somewhere between the low scoring and the high scoring, and Big Red's going to have a tremendous year. And New Lexington, I had heard, I'm not positive on this, but all starters back, 21-5 last year, and made it to the district final. So they're very experienced. They improved to 2-1, and the Big Red falls to 0-1.
And they're well on their way to back it to the 21-win year. And I think Big Red's going to have a pretty good year. I know they have a pretty solid schedule. So, you're going to have to. They're going to challenge themselves. But that's exactly what you want to do during the season, so you can get ready for tournament time, because you don't have to play your way into the tournament. Everybody's in.
Well, exciting game. Tough loss for Steubenville Big Red. 62-60 New Lexington here at the Echo Center. Vogel and Phil Rojek. This is Jim DiCarlo. Exciting basketball contest. Again, final score, New Lexington nips Big Red 62-60. Good night, everyone.